Gasoline is in the cool air. Blue screens flicker on the metal. Counting coins for a cheap cigar. Wiping oil off of my fingers. Vending machine hums a tune. Underneath the yellow moon. Rubber burning on the road, bearing up the heavy load, pumping fuel into the metal, pushing down upon the pedal, staring at the glowing station, waiting at the gas location, smelling rubber on the highway, looking at the dirty driveway, let the engine start to shiver, crossing over to the river. Plastic bags and crumpled paper, muddy tracks upon the pavement, watching for the silver vapor, waiting by the cold iron door. Vending machine hums a tune underneath the yellow moon. Rubber burning on the road, bearing up the heavy load, pumping fuel into the metal, pushing down upon the pedal, staring at the glowing station, waiting at the gas location, smelling rubber on the highway, looking at the dirty driveway, let the engine start to shiver, crossing over to the river. Turn the key and feel the heat, iron pulse beneath the seat, find a path to go away, nothing more for me to say. Pumping fuel into the metal, pushing down upon the pedal, staring at the glowing station, waiting at the gas location, smelling rubber on the doesn't end. Driving in a rental car, drinking water from a jar. Different names and different shoes, with a different set of blues. Walking down a different street, where our pulses never meet. Engine humming in the distance, tangled wires above the alley, crumpled paper on the asphalt, checking for a single signal. Through the glass I see your face, in another time and place. Maybe we are someone else, trading stories with ourselves, living in a different skin, where the summer doesn't end. Driving in a rental car, drinking water from a jar. Different names and different shoes, with a different set of blues. Walking down a different street, where our pulses never meet. If I stayed inside the bus, would it change the two of us? Turning left or turning right, waiting for the signal green. Living in a different skin, where the summer doesn't end. Driving in a rental car, drinking water from a jar. Different names and different shoes, with a different set of blues. Walking down a different street, where our pulses never meet. Unrails are turning to red, counting rocks inside of my head. Jacket smelling like the diesel, heavy windows biting the steel. Orange light upon the track, never wanna look right back. Watching for a single sign, walking on the dusty line. Standing on the rusted bridges, looking at the mountain ridges, throwing keys into the river, feeling every single shiver. Coldness on the metal handle, burning up the bitter candle. Listen to the for the winter killer. Orange light upon the track. Never wanna look right back. Watching for a single sign. Walking on a dusty line. Standing on the rusted bridges. Looking at the mountain ridges. Throwing keys into the river. Feeling every single shiver. Coldness on the metal handle. Burning up the bitter candle. Listen to the engine roaring. Heavy rain is finally pouring. Friction in the heavy air. Something that we have to bear. Copper taste inside the lung. Every single song is sung. Standing on the rusted bridges. Looking at the mountain ridges. Throwing keys into the river. Feeling every single shiver. Coldness on the metal handle. Burning up the bitter candle. Listen wrapped in the gold and the silver fear. Just for a second, just for a breath, we are the beauty, we are the dead. We are the echoes in the hollow tonight, floating away in the infinite light. Break all the mirrors, let the silence scream. We're finally living inside of a dream. The world is a blur, but I feel it all. Standing so high, never afraid to fall. The sidewalk cracks are wide awake. I swallow what is left of us. Gray mist upon my jacket, burning through a broken match. Nothing left for me to catch. Lonely noise inside my head. Sinking into bitter velvet, heavy as a fallen stone. No more stars to watch or worry, finding pathways on my own. Let the mist devour the city. We are cruel, we are pretty. Dry salt upon my dirty skin. The window panes are looking back. I search for keys inside my coat. Another day is creeping in. Gray mist upon my jacket, burning through a broken match. Nothing left for me to catch. Lonely noise inside my head. Sinking into bitter velvet, heavy as a fallen stone. No more stars to watch or worry, finding pathways on my own. Let the mist devour the city. We are cruel, we are pretty. I can feel the shiver now. Sweat is turning into ice, paying for a wicked price. Broken bones and empty lies. Sinking into bitter velvet, heavy as a fallen stone. No more stars to watch or worry, finding pathways on my own. Let the mist devour the city. We are cruel, we are pretty. The heavy rain upon the roof, a ticket folded in my hand. I need a single piece of proof. I leave behind the barren land. Water droplets draw a line, leaving broken things behind. Engine rumbles underneath, biting hard upon my teeth. Driving down the empty highway, watching water hit the concrete. Throw my ticket in the ashtray. Muddy water on my bare feet. Nothing left for me to borrow. Sleeping in the empty backseat. ropes against the metal, gripping on the iron handle, pushing hard upon the pedal, burning down the bitter candle. Water droplets draw a line, leaving broken things behind. Engine rumbles underneath, biting hard upon my teeth. Driving down the empty highway, watching water hit the concrete. Throw my ticket in the ashtray. Muddy water on my bare feet. Nothing left for me to borrow. Sleeping in the empty backseat. Fog across the pane. Listen to the freezing rain, passing by the broken signs, reading through the muddy lines. Driving down the empty highway, watching water hit the concrete. Throw my ticket in the ashtray. Muddy water on my bare feet. Nothing left for me to borrow. Sleeping in the empty backseat. the sound, spinning silent.